Brand new. I got some baseball cards to open here. I'm super excited about this one. So what I have here, we got 89 Fleer baseball. And it's not like I've never opened these before. I've opened a lot of 89 Fleer baseball. Not a ton, but I opened some as a kid, and then as an adult in the last few months, I've opened about 3 boxes worth just buying. I bought a box, and I bought a dozen rack packs, which equals a box. And then for Christmas, I got a dozen rack packs, which equals a box. And that's all fine and dandy. So I've got all the cards in the set. But what's big about 89 Fleer baseball is errors, and in particular the Billy Ripken error. And we'll get into that hopefully. And I've never pulled any of the error variations. In all of those, as a kid and as an adult, I've always pulled the corrected versions of every card in 89 Fleer. And these were off eBay, so you never really know what happens. Like if there's, legit or whatever. But they were advertised as like early print run from the error, the packs that would contain an error. And so there's the Billy Ripken error, there's the Randy Johnson, and there's actually several other minor errors. I've got a little list up here on my computer in front of me that I can refer to. But I'm just excited. I've got like a little, I call it a pull goals. My pull goals include the Billy Ripken error is high on my list of pull goals. As is the Randy Johnson, any of the error variations. And honestly, like any error variation from this set, I would be pretty stoked to get. So I've got 6 packs. Let's hope they're legit, and let's hope that the errors are in here. Let's see what we get. Oh boy, I thought right off the bat we might get to check that. Yeah, Jeff Treadway, but we got Van Snyder. Mike Fitzgerald. So we're looking for Mariners. Well, I guess there's only one Mariner. I was thinking Randy Johnson, but he's not a Mariner in this set on this card. But Ken Griffey Jr., to go away from the errors for a minute, is a big rookie in the set. I would really like to hit the Ripken right off the bat, not have to worry about it. Walt Weiss, Jerry Templeton, Mike Pagliarulo, Ronnie Gant. Okay. First pack was a dud. So there's several variations of both the Randy Johnson and the Billy Ripken. I don't even care which variation I get, as long as it's not the common corrected one. So for Randy Johnson, that would be the complete blackout of the back screen line, and for Ripken, that would be the black box on the bat. That is what I don't want to get. I want to see any of the other variations. Would be fun, and I would be happy with. And I'm really curious to see, even if it's neither of them, the first time I get one of the cards, if I get an error. And there it is. Ed Vandenberg is in here. I don't know. Is this one of the rig, throws right rig thing? Vandenberg. Oh, left. Yeah, so correctly. That was correct. So this should say left, not left, in terms of his throwing arm. And it is. You guys see that? I turned away from it. Throws left. So this is the error card. So that's a good sign. We've got one error so far. And I know I've pulled that card, and I know I've not pulled the error variation before. I better get out my penny sleeves. Could get interesting. tell you what, guys. I'm having a really good day so far. Valentine's Day. My wife got me a dozen roses made of beef jerky. My favorite flower. I had no idea because I didn't know they existed. But my favorite flower indeed is the beef jerky rose. We went to happy hour. It's been a good day. I can't ask for more. I've got a great family, great wife, and now they all went to sleep, and so I'm going to bust in some cards that I got in the mail today. Come on, Ripken. Well, let's just do it. Ken Patterson. Perez Chica. It's funny, as many of these as I've opened, I don't remember a lot of these cards. Greg Minton. And Trio, I believe that's another one of the heirs. I'm sorry, but I'm actually going to stop and check each one because some of them are a little more obscure. This is, again, the same thing. It's in his throwing arm. Throws rig instead of throws right. All right, we got another hair. I'm liking it so far. They're not worth a ton, you guys, so don't get too carried away. The Ripken error would be awesome, and the Randy Johnsons especially, I think, are worth a fair amount. These other ones, any of the other ones, I don't believe are worth a lot, but it adds a card to my collection that I didn't have before because I don't have the error variation of these cards. Another one is going to be the Tom Brookens Mike Heath. They switched the backs on those cards. So if I pull a Tom Brookens or Mike Heath, oh, ooh, did you guys see that? Let's take a look. Randy Johnson, which one is it going to be? What we hope is that it's either got Joe Camel in the background or it's got like some red tinting or green tinting. We don't want like the whole back screen to be black. Well, I will say that I think it looks different than the other ones I've seen that I have. Because the ones I have are pitch black, and I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't looks a little reddish, but it's more like you can just see a faint outline of some stuff going on there. So I believe that is one of the variations. I will have to dig into my cards, and I'll probably do that in this video before I stop the video and check, but that looks different than what I've seen before. I was really hoping to just see Joe Cannell's penis nose just hanging out there. Or is it Marlboro? I guess it's Marlboro. Anyway, can you get Johnson and Ripken in the same pack? Oh, I got a green error in there. Oh, that's probably not. All right, so we already hit one of the ones I wanted to hit. That's great. It's not the full error. I don't know what that means in terms of value. There's a Kirby Puckett. He's a darn good player. Frank Viola. Alright, so that's good news. So now we got to get his a Ripken and a Griffey out on the next two packs. I'll tell you one thing for sure. These are going pretty fast. And open some cards for a bit. Maybe that means it will take me a while to get through too. I don't know. I got the Randy Johnson. Should I check that one out right now? Let me see what I can come up with. I feel like I should be able to find that card pretty quick. Right here. Nope. Let me get into my box real quick. I think I can do it in 30 seconds. So I lied. I know I have a couple of Randy Johnsons. They are not in the same exact place as my rookie card collections. So let me see if I've got one in this box. There we go. Okay, here's one. Yeah, looks different. That's good. Okay. Good. So that was pretty quick. So this one I just pulled out of my box. See, that's just black. That is just black. Very little variation in there at all. And this one, you can see that there's like smudgy marks or whatever. It's like a bad Photoshop job to cover it up. So anyway, I believe that is one of the error variations. So now it's time to hit the Billy Ripken Rick face. You guys seen that? Rick face. That's what they call it. Because they don't want to say the curse word. Most everybody watching this video knows exactly what I'm talking about. So his bat knob says fuckface. Sorry, kids. And I think Rick face makes no sense. Like, if you called it duck face or frick face or something, would make sense. But Rick face makes no sense to me. I suspect that that came from being listed in Beckett as Rick face error, and I suspect it was just one dude who had to like make a split-second decision, like, oh, I'm not going to type in fuckface in the middle of the Beckett price guide, so he just said Rick, and that's what I think where it came from, and so now people refer to it when they're trying to be PC and not curse on video. They call it the Rick face. I don't see the connection between Rick. So there was a checklist. Is it this one? Let's see. There was a checklist error as well. Checklist 102 to 200. Not this one. Okay, we're still looking for Ripken, and there it is. Ricky. Rocket Roger. You know what? The other one that I'm really curious about is Jeff Treadway. Are we going to find Jeff Treadway? And if so, is it going to be the real error? Based on the Randy Johnson, I'm thinking probably not if we pull a Treadway. Because I think that's the rarest error, even though the Ripken is more popular, more famous. The Ripken is the most famous error of all time, I think, isn't it? Detroit. Now I think the Heath and Brookins could be Detroit Tigers. So we want to look for Detroit Tigers. We're running out of cards, aren't we? Shoot. We're running out of cards. Yeah, anyway, the Treadway, I think, was more... So I pulled 3 errors out of 6 packs. I like it. It's good. Including the Randy Johnson, which is number 2 on the list of what I wanted. Anyway, the Treadway is, I believe, the most rare. Even more so than the Ripken. It's got a little target. So I'm just going to pretend that this is the Treadway. It's got a little target right about here that's like a little Photoshop mark. Like they forgot to erase it or something. But I think that was one of the earliest corrections. So you have the Treadway error with the target is really rare and actually worth something. The Ripken is less rare, but then there's more variations also with the Randy Johnson. There's several different variations. Let's open some more packs while I talk. What am I going to do here? I don't really want to open them all. I'm going to save some. At the same time, the night is young. I've got half a box of these. I don't know if they're all from the same box. I took a risk on buying them like this, that you could buy, what was it, 3 packs? 18 packs or 3 boxes. Well, I couldn't really even afford 3 boxes right now. 3 packs seemed a little bit too hit and miss. Like, I don't know, 3 packs, even if I didn't get anything, I wouldn't know. But I kind of figured if I bought a box, 18 packs, I've got to hit something. Or I know something's wrong, and then I know, blacklist that seller type of thing. So I went with the 18 packs. Made the most sense. Rain. Ooh, did you see that? Look at this. It's looking good so far. There's Griffey. That is a very nice card. That is perfectly centered. Perfect corners. I don't know that I see a flaw on this card. That is a very nice Ken Griffey Jr. So the good news is I think I can safely say at this point that these packs are legit. I got a Randy Johnson variation. I got a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie that's in fantastic shape. That is a beaut. And there's several little mini variations, different cards I could get at this point, but the only one that I really care about is the Ripken. Anything else is a bonus at this point. I just want to pull Billy Ripken. What a nice pack. What card? Grippy. That is great. So just a few packs in, I've already got 2 of the 3 cards that I really would want and hope to get. Like I said, for me, I was excited about these. I put together a little list, a checklist. I'm going to do that. Actually, I have it right in front of me. Yes, I can show you guys. I probably did this last time, didn't I? Pull gold. These are cards I want to pull, and I checked off some of the ones I've done. I got Ripken, Cal, the other day. Cal Ripken down as rookie. But down here at the bottom, I have a little star next to Ripken FF, not RF, FF. And Randy Johnson Marlboro, and not Joe Camel. I can't quite check that one off. The Randy Johnson's going to be tough. But Billy Ripken, I think, is in one of these packs that I have in my possession. I have a guess. I'd also like to get a Brookins and or Heath, just because I know about those. They're fairly well known. There's some other ones. Danny Keith is one. Donnie Mattingly. It's a nice card. Mattingly Schmidt back to back. Makes for a pretty good pack of cards. All of these are sticking together and having the right fingers in there. Okay. Where am I at there? That's 8 packs. So I'm halfway done. I kind of feel like I'm going to keep going until if I get the Ripken. I would like to save some, like I said, but the reality is that I'm probably going to pull until I get the Ripken or not. If I don't, Kevin Romine, there's one of them. So I think the Romine thing is, if he has his arms folded, standing there, it's the corrected version. If it's like an action shot padding, that's error. That's the action shot error. Too bad it's the wax card, but no big deal. Oh well, I'm going to punish this. Or not, I'm going to punish Okay, so there we go, another error card. I think this is the one I think I've pulled before. So I think it's a much more common error. Maybe 2 errors in a pack, though. That'd be neat. Doc good. Red evens. You know, I usually try and be at least a little bit on top of it in terms of understanding the sequences and things like that. But I actually have no idea who sequences with the Billy Ripken. So when he pops up, it'll be a total surprise to me. And I've opened a lot of these too from this set. Just not one I've paid a lot of attention to in terms of that. Oh, what did I say? Checklist 100, is this it? Checklist 102 to 200. Boslow would be the error. Chris Boslow would be an error. Let's see. 179. Chris Boslow. Sure enough, that's an error. I've not even heard of this one. I only found out about this one because I just looked them up right before I started opening. Some of the others, most of the others, I had at least heard of before. In fact, maybe all of them. Ashby, Brookins, Moses, Neil Allen. All right. So far it's all errors, so it's good. Or early corrections like the Randy Johnson was. That's not the error version, but it's an early correction version. John Dempson. Ah, what the hell? I had a great idea to, well, let's not even talk about it. Let's just keep opening cards and playing great stuff. Doing great so far. Just looking for one more card. Oh, Joe. Eddie Murray. Eric Davis. Eric Davis is a solid player. Somewhere along the way, his cards lost their steam. He's a good hitter, power hitter. Hits for average power and steals a lot of bases. Oh, my camera, sorry. But his card value, his rookie card values went down at some point. Mark Grace, second year. Robin Yep, Famer. All right, let's hit the Ripken. Let's hit the Ripken. Feel really good about hitting Griffey and Johnson. Gotta hit that Ripken to make this, a really solid break. We'll get one. Gary Carter. Pack Geek would be prime. Orioles. Whew. I want to see more Orioles. Tom Flash Gordon. Bodker. Berry Hill. Ugh. Alright, come on now, come on. We're looking at some more packs left for tomorrow. Fat chance. You guys have seen any of my videos, you know that if there's cards in front of me, I'm gonna open them. Mark Davidson. Pat Perry. Lou Whitaker. Bryn Smith. Oh boy. Hit a little whoa, didn't I? Didn't I? I don't even know if these are all from the same box. I have to assume that the seller was busting boxes, and then here's half a box, and the other buyer gets the other half. Let's get some more Tigers. There's a Tony Gwynn. incredible. Neil Allen is one, and it has to do with where he was born or something. Sarasota versus, let's see, Sarasota versus Syosset. So Sarasota would be the error. That's what we want to see. Sarasota. All right. Continuing with the error streak. Packs. I don't know how that goes. If sometimes you can get, if some of the errors were corrected at a different time, if sometimes you can get, I swear I've seen within the same box, and this was 82 dollars, I think. I swear to God, I've seen it corrected and error version out of the same box. Now, maybe that's a little fishy. There's a Smoltz rookie. Not as centered up as the Griffey rookie, but does that mean I've hit all the good rookies? Well, there's a Sheffield. But top three, Johnson, Griffey, and Smoltz. I think so. I am running out of chances at the Ripken level. Oh no. Yeah, I'm down to my last four. I'm doing it. Shoot. Come on, Billy Ripken. That's the one that's high on my list. Got the others. That's the one I still want. Well, I'd still like to see the Treadway just to see. And I also would still like one of the Brookens of Heath. Mark McGuire. Love Mark McGuire. Ricky Henderson. Love Ricky. A couple good players. Puckett and Davis. Oh no. Oh boy. Well, thanks for hanging in with me, guys. This is a longer video than I expected, but I'm going for it. Gotta hit that Ripken down to 3 shots. So let's do it. You can see the stickers through the front. Can't really see anything through the back. Well, you know you can. But not. Come on, Ripken. Come on, come on, Ripken. I mean, I want the Treadway, but that's secondary. This is such a cool card, man. Jose, 40-40. Not many people have done the 40-40. Does he come with Ripken? Let's find out. Bill Ripken. You see it. Here we go. Moment of truth. Can I scratch off the full goal? I want anything but black box. I will be totally happy with the fuckface error. That's got to be that. I think the one I don't own yet is the whiteout. I think that's the really hard one to get. I think I have the scribbly. But let's see. Fuckface. There it is. All right, you guys. Half a box got me all the cards I wanted. I'm so excited. I bumped the camera. There it is. Bill Ripken. Sweet. Nailed them all. How cool is that? I must have hit that. I told you I didn't know the sequences very well. I must have hit that Canseco Ripken combo before. Even though it wasn't the Ripken error. Because as soon as I saw that Canseco, I was like, wait a minute. Anyway, there it is. Crossing it off the list right now. Oh, got it. Full goal. Ripken FF. Check. That ain't no Rick face. Yes. And Bo. Dang. It's a killer pack, killer sequence, right? Alright, now we got 2 packs left. And I already got all the cards I wanted. There's no sense saving 2 packs. So we're going to go for it and see if we can pull a Treadway or Ripken's Heath. What else did we even miss? Danny Heap, John Moses, Alan Ashby. Did I get trio? I think I got trio, yeah. So I only missed a few. None of those am I really concerned about. I like one of the wrong backs. I like to see what's up with Treadway. Like I said, I fully expect the Treadway. Even though I'm pulling all errors here, I fully expect if I get a Treadway that it's probably the corrected one. But how cool has this been anyway? Norm Charlton. This has been an awesome break, a fun break. There's a tiger. Not the one I want. Dud pack, and my last pack hopefully has a little bit of magic in it. I don't think I've seen any duplicates of anything, so that tells me, like I said, this is probably from the same box. Not a lot of duplicates going on. Ashby was one, right? Alan Ashby, what's his? Throws rig versus throws right. Throws rig, another error. So we finished off with at least an error. If not, something else in this one. This has been a killer break. It's Rudy, Blankenship, Johnny Clancy. Mia, Berenger, checklist. All right. So I am extremely happy with a break of a half box that had Ripken, Fuckface, as far as I'm concerned, gem mint, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, and a Randy Johnson that's a variation, at least. I think I would say it's reddish. Not the full error for Randy Johnson, but it is definitely at least a variation. And then, on top of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other error variations that I do not have, and a John Smoltz rookie. That was a killer break. Those cost me a little over $1 a pack. I think it was $25, so that's probably, honestly, if you look at it this way, it's $1 a pack plus $7 shipping or whatever. I think it was 25 with free shipping, so awesome. If you want to pull some errors out of 89 clear, I think the guys still got some listed. That was sweet. I'm super happy with that break. If I can come up with $25 in the next couple days, I might be tempted to order some more. But the reality is, I just checked off my list of what I wanted. So it's just really neat to be able to pull this guy. This is a classic. This has got to be the most famous error card of all time, right? Isn't it? Like by a mile, I think. So it's cool. I've got the card, but I bought it, or I traded for it, I guess. I've never pulled it until tonight, so that was why it was on my checklist. It's really fun for me to kind of relive my past, relive my childhood, and be able to do the things that I couldn't do as a kid in terms of collecting. I never had any of the early 80s rookies, so that's why I've been busting 82s and 83s and 84s. I never pulled the Billy Ripken error like this. I knew it existed. I wanted one, and it's just really fun to be able to pull a pack and see it, with my own eyes and my own hands, and that was cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. What a classic. What a classic break. And I got more cards on the way. I don't know that my next break can top this. I got some random, like, assortment of, God, what I do? I paid $6 or something for 10 random packs. It seemed pretty reasonable, shipping included. So I got a few of those on the way, and then I bought some 86 flares, but I already have the Conseco rookie. In fact, did I give away with it? Oh, I took it away, didn't I? Dang, I thought I had it sitting right here. I was going to yank it out and show you. I have a cello, 86 footer cello with Jose right on the back. So anyway, I've got, 3 racks coming. I just got those at like $1 a pack. It was costing me $10 or something for 3 racks. So anyway, I do have some more videos coming, but this was pretty badass. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Bradu. Check out my videos for some classic riffs and some artwork. Later.